Make the ball stick to your feet when dribbling. Learn the art of close control.
When I was young and dumb, when I tried running with the ball, I had no control, no joy. When people watched me play, they would roast me. But then I found my first master, Thierry Henry. I watched his videos for hours to try and figure out the technique. Then, with 2 weeks of practice with proper technique, I learned the art of close control. Let me teach you. Let's go. So I had a friend who practiced a lot of really advanced dribbling skills, but no matter what he tried, he just couldn't beat his opponents. And that's because he lacked 3 fundamental skills, which are actually very easy to learn. First, we will start by moving in a forward direction with control. And for that, I do what I call the glide. The mistake I used to make was that I would kick the ball and then chase after it like a dog. No control. If you kick the ball, it moves too quickly and it's hard to keep up. So instead of kicking it, you need to push the ball. First, angle your foot inwards like this. We're going to touch the ball in any part around this part of our foot. We will bend our knee and then extend it forward slowly so that you push it. So see how the ball rolls along with my foot, which is very different from when I kick the ball away. Practice this for a while so that you understand how it works. Make sure to keep this foot steady. Don't let it hang loose. The more steady you keep it, the more control you'll have. Okay, you beautiful footballer, now we're going to do it with a leap. You might be asking, Sayed, why are your shoes so dirty? The reason for that, my friend, is because I'm lazy. But if you take a closer look at my shoes, you'll see that my right shoe is quite dirty. My left shoe is relatively clean, but the sole on my left foot is pretty worn out. That's because my left foot is my support foot, and that's on the ground most of the time. It does all the support activities, such as pushing my body and stopping and turning, whereas my right leg is my attack leg. It's in the air most of the time, and it does all the finer touches. If you want to get good at dribbling, you should also specialize each foot like that. So now we will use our support leg to push our body forward, and as I'm in the air, I will push the ball along. I leap in the air and I push it, but the ball still sticks to my foot. Try it from a shorter distance, also try it from a longer distance. When I'm done with the leap, I will land on my attack foot. Then I will repeat the process. As I land, I will bring my support leg forward and then push myself again. We will continuously hop forward like a frog. Here's a secret I'm going to teach you that's going to trick your enemies. You will accelerate with every step that you take. So the first push will be sort of slow. The second push will be faster. The third push will get me to nearly full speed. So when I first started practicing this, I had no control. My touches were very rough, but I practiced it for about 50 times a day. And in 2 weeks' time, something amazing happened. I started getting an understanding of my foot and my touch got really light. Then I started having a lot more control with my glide. So I'd like you to keep this in mind as well. Your touch is going to be rough in the beginning, but with continuous practice, you will build skill muscles and you'll start having a finer touch. So now we know how to run straight, but that's not enough. We need to know how to move towards your inside and your outside. Now we're going to learn how to move towards your outside. To move outwards, it's the same technique as a glide. Instead of pushing our body forward, we will step to the side of the ball and we will push our body to the outside. Angle your foot inwards, we'll step to the side of the ball and we'll push the ball towards our outside. A nice way to practice this is by doing the circle drill. Simply step next to the ball and glide to the side and continuously keep going sidewards. Start slow and pick up the pace. Now we know how to move forward and towards our outside. Now how do we move towards our inside? For this, the technique is slightly different. Instead of angling our foot inwards, we are going to angle our foot outwards. We will use this instep part of our foot. Remember to keep your foot steady. Don't flap it around like a fish. Be strong. Keep the ball closer to your attack foot. Now we will use our support leg and we will hop towards the inside, like this. As we pull our body to the side, we will drag the ball with our attack foot, like this. It's not a hit movement. Drag the ball like that. The ball will roll with our foot. And then we will land on our attack foot. To continue, we will place our support foot in front again and we will continue the process. Okay, you mesmerizing footballer, I really enjoy making these type of videos. If I could do this full time, I'd be really happy with myself. But until then, what would make me really happy is to know that these videos are helping you. So please comment and let me know if this is helpful. Now we know how to move forward, move inwards and outwards. The last thing remaining is the ability to stop and turn. Stop and turns are complete stops in momentum. If you find yourself running into trouble, you can do a stop and turn to get out of it. If only I could do that with other things in life. First, let's learn the outstep stop. We will start slightly behind the ball, angle your foot outwards. We'll extend our foot forward, chop it backwards like that. You'll land on your attack foot. We'll use the edge of our foot to stop the ball. Now let's try it while it's moving. Glide with the ball slowly, extend your foot and do the stop. And turn your body fully as you do so that you're facing the other direction. Your body weight will shift onto your attack foot. And then you place your support foot down so that you're ready to run off in the other direction. Now we're going to learn the instep stop and turn. We will angle our foot inwards as much as we can. Please don't break your foot. I like to touch it deep in the instep over here. Foot will sort of hug the ball like this. Extend your foot, stop. A nice way to practice is by doing one glide forward and doing the stop. So glide forward, stop. Okay, you good-looking, intelligent footballer, you. With these 3 abilities, you will have close control. But to beat your opponents in 1v1 situations, you need to learn 1v1 skills. Comment if you want me to make a video on 1v1 skills. Otherwise, you could also check out my course at www.bowlerskills.com, where I go deep into 1v1 mastery. Okay, once you learned all these different skills, do this drill. It'll help you pull it all together. The best way to master this is inside your house, running in between corridors. I don't want your parents or spouse to attack me, so instead, we're going to practice it out here. Place 2 obstacles about 10 meters apart. We will glide 4 times. Remember to accelerate with every step. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll end with an outstep stop over here. Then we'll turn our body, and then we'll do 4 or 5 instep drags. Instep stop.